Chairs are, really powerful objects. Chairs hold a lot of feelings and emotions, and I think it's quite a soulful thing. You sit on the chair, and a chair that just takes in all your energy, takes in your thoughts. You're sitting on this chair, you're thinking about so many different things, and it's just you in that chair. But you trust the chair to give you comfort. You have people sit on chairs to make love, or to cry, to be angry. There's different emotions that happen on the chair. So for me, I was always interested in that chair's narrative and finding an old chair from someone's house or from a side of the street, and its environment. Why is that chair there? How is that chair feeling? I kind of see chairs as people. I just love unraveling the chair's narrative and then sort of fusing my narrative onto that particular chair, which is using my Nigerian heritage and narrative of storytelling and Dutch wax prints and the colours that remind me of being at home and being with family. And it also reminds me of good times, happy times. Because when I think of Dutch wax prints, I think of parties, I think of people smiling, dancing. So that's my memory of colour and Dutch wax prints. So it's always a positive memory for me. I've always loved storytelling from a young age, and my dad always told me stories that will give us sort of life lessons about how to be, positive and good people. It was words, but words are really powerful. You read a book and it can change your life. You watch a film, words can change your life. So just looking at how powerful words are and how it can affect you and change your life in a good or a bad way, I wanted to relive those memories and share it with people who I care about and people who want to learn about culture, because that's a huge part of my culture. Nigerians always use parables. So I use the parables in the chair, then I use the Dutch wax prints as well. And what's funny with the prints is that they're not from Nigeria. The prints are from Holland, but their biggest consumers are people from West Africa, and that's their customer. And what's funny is that how have we now made it our own, and it's a way of sort of, it gives us a sense of belonging to a culture and to a community. So that's amazing, and people know it's not from Nigeria, but it's now associated with people who are African, so it's ours. So I want to take bits out of my culture and retell them, but retell them with my British heritage and my Nigerian heritage, so fusing those two together. So it's like a bit of a rebirth. My design process is quite a bit of a weird one. So it starts off by probably sort of sourcing the chair, or it might be maybe working with a parable first of all. So when I find a parable, I then produce a collection. And what I do is I look at keywords in those parables. So if the parable is about don't judge a book by its cover, I will look at the word judge or cover and take out keywords and make that keyword the biggest subject on that chair. So it's the focal point on that narrative. So I might focus on the chair leg or a chair backrest, or I might fuse two chairs together. So it's just looking at how I can tell this story in a really thought-provoking way.